my dudes, this is Math Time with Mr. G, and today we're going to talk about our distance formula. So let's do a quick review. Let's say I have a right triangle, and I know that this is 2 distance away, and I know this is 3 distance away, and I want to know how far something is. That would be 2 squared plus 3 squared equals x squared. So then I get 4 plus 9 is equal to x squared. So then I get 13 is equal to x squared. So then I could square root both sides and find 3.6 is equal to x. So now let's say that I have some point to some point, and it's a diagonal from A to B. We can't measure diagonals, we can only measure straight lines. So let's say that I measure across and I find that this is 2 feet. And then I measure straight up and I say this is 3 feet. Well, I've created a right triangle, so now I can use my a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, and then do 2 squared plus 3 squared equals x squared, and go again. So finally, let's say we have A and B in the space of, let's say, the coordinate point 3, 4, and then we have the coordinate point 1, 7. Well, 3 and 1, there are 2 spaces difference. Going up, 7 and 4, there are 3 spaces difference. And then again, we can do our quadratic formula. So this is where the distance formula comes into play. The distance formula is the square root of y2 minus y1 squared plus x2 minus x1 squared. So this is just a squared plus b squared, but we have to figure out how long a is, figure out how long b is, and then our last step is to square root. So this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. So the distance for this example would be 3 minus 1 squared plus 4 minus 2 squared. So then I would get 2 squared plus 2 squared. So I would get square root of 4 plus 4, or square root of 8, which is 2.82. So the distance from A to B is 2.82 whatever miles. So I would copy this distance formula down, as we're going to use it tomorrow in class. Other than that, be kind to one another, ask lots of questions, and think deeply.